1 in 4 children in the U.S. grow up without learning how to read. United Way of Greater Milwaukee and Waukesha County is working to fix that and highlight the importance of reading with a one-day reading blitz. It is today. Carissa Griedebeck from United Way and best-selling author Mark Brown are joining us here, along with, of course, Mark Brown's creation, Arthur. Hello, Arthur. You all right today? Well, thank you both so much for being here. Carissa, let's start with talking about what the program is today. You've matched up students with people who have been helping them learn how to read.
Right. So we know a few things. We know in the U.S., 1 in 4 children can't read proficiently by 3rd grade. And that proficiency rating tells us a lot, tells us how successful they're going to be. Will they make that graduation? We also know that up until 3rd grade, students are, yes, reading, learning to read. But beyond that point, they're really reading to learn. So if they're having challenges, it kind of sets them up for a difficult road ahead. So what we wanted to do is bring the community together to rally around this cause, get more caring adults sitting down and being positive role models to young people. So we launched in 2012 the Reader Tutor Mentor Initiative. We set a fairly ambitious goal of trying to recruit 3,000 people to step up, accept that challenge, and get connected with young people. And I'm so pleased to report that as of December, we've matched 4,800 people who have responded to that charge and are really making a difference in the lives of countless people here in Milwaukee.
Well, Mark, I know it's exciting to you, obviously as a writer and illustrator of children's books. What is that like when you're able to make a connection with those children through your work?
Well, I think of kids as my boss. And so I'm here today to work for them. And, you know, Arthur started out with books, but PBS saw something more there, and they came to me because they felt that television and animation, these two very seductive things for kids, could help kids want to read. And it's really, it's made a remarkable difference.
Well, I was telling you, as a parent, it's an easier sell to get the kids to sit down and read when you can say, no, it's Arthur, you know, like you watch on TV. And I guess we ought not be ashamed of that. Go ahead and use it and help them be better readers. Is that why you guys chose to bring Mark in and talk about the Arthur series?
Definitely. You know, I think what's great about the Arthur books, I grew up reading Arthur myself. Obviously, parents remember reading it to their children, grandparents. So it really kind of spans the generation. We can all learn from the stories of Arthur, and we thought what a great way to thank the 4,800 people who have stepped up, all of the different partners and schools that have kind of taken on those volunteers and really just bring a love of reading to Greater Milwaukee.
Right. And Mark, I was saying before, what I like about the series is if you start with Arthur very young, you also can go and stay with Arthur as you grow and as you mature as a reader.
Yeah, the books originally were for 4 to 8-year-old kids, but when the television show began, we found that the audience, kids who liked Arthur, was growing in both directions. We had kids who were watching Barney and very young shows, so kids who were 18 months old were interested in the stories. And kids who were older, their reading ability was greater, and they were into chapter books, so Arthur kind of moved in that direction as well.
I love when that's exactly what they call them, chapter books, when they graduate to that.
Yeah.
So I'm reading a chapter book
it's
now.
It's exciting.
It is exciting. Well, thank you both so much. And Mark, great. I'm glad you were here to help us here.
I'm
in our
here to
community
celebrate.
Arthur
Arthur and I are going to have fun.
Arthur, you too. Thanks for being here. We have posted a link with all the information about the one-day reading blitz. It's up on our website. You can visit at tmj4.com.